Hey guys, Minigun here. I'm about to go over a replay against OGS Vines that happened on the ladder. Alright, so PvP. Many Protoss players do not like this matchup. They call it a coin flip matchup. And it kinda is. There are definitely build order advantages. Say one guy goes 1 gate Robo, and the other player goes 1 gate Stargate. The person who went Stargate is going to have a decent advantage against the opposing player. He can harass with a Phoenix, have total map control, while the person with a Robo has to get up a Twilight Council, has to start Blink, has to get up Stalkers, and that just takes way too long. It's not game over for them, but it definitely gives them an advantage. So here I am going to put the pylon right next to the Nexus, that way I don't waste any mining time by doing it to the front of my base or something. And I'm just going to keep probing up. Gotta make sure these probes go to the right mineral patches, get the most money I can. Gonna chrono boost. I'll be putting down a gateway on 12. Okay, there's the gateway again, putting it right next to the Nexus so I don't lose mining time. Okay, I'm not scouting yet though. I want to get as much money as I can, and scouting right now doesn't really have an advantage. Once you get to the point where you're not facing 2-gate proxies every game, you really want to save your money by just staying at home. Alright, so I'm going to grab gas on 14. Chrono boost again. That'll be my 3rd chrono boost. I'm going to put this next pylon right at the front of my base. That way I can see any probes coming up and down the ramp. Scouting for proxies. Putting my guys in gas. That probe I just sent out, that was a mistake. I accidentally had it hotkeyed, so ignore that. Alright, so I'm going to start the Cyber Core. Okay, I'm going to make that Zealot. Even if he had a probe in my base threatening to gas steal, I would still make the Zealot first, because if he's 4-gating, a really fast 4-gate will get there, and you need these units out as soon as possible to deny scouting probes. Alright, so I'm going to grab my gas, and I'm going to take his gas. This narrows down his options a lot, and if you're comfortable holding off a 4-gate, you can do this. He either has to 4-gate, or Fast Expo. He can go Robo or Twilight, but it delays the tech so much, it's really hard to do that. Alright, so as you can see, I'm chrono boosting out Stalkers right now. You don't want to use it on the core, you want to use it on the gateway. He's killing the gas right now, and you want to be looking at your gas to see, or the gas you stole, to see if he's attacking it or not. I can see he's not, so I'm going to cut probes briefly. Going to get into the stalk route, and I'm sitting right at the top of my ramp so I can kill off any probes that head this way. And notice I have 2 guys in gas, because you don't need any more than that right now. Gotta get these gateways up as soon as possible. Now after this, I make the 3rd gateway, and this stalker, I'm going to make a sentry. I'm also going to chrono boost it out. Notice how I'm staying at the top of my ramp. Now I'm going to focus down this probe, because that's the only thing that matters right now. If I can kill this probe before he puts down a pylon, it shuts down the entire rush. But unfortunately, I got separated from my stalker, which shouldn't happen. That was a mistake by me. Now you have until 5:45, roughly, to get back to your base. So I notice how I put my probes back in the gas. I start to need gas because I'm going to be making sentries. Let's see if I can pick off this stalker. That stalker was pretty much left for dead anyway. Okay, got it. Head back home. I kind of overextended there a little bit, as you can see. I barely got back in time. Okay, I'm going to chrono boost this core so I can get more sentries out as needed. Now notice I still have his gas geyser, so I know this is either... Well, I know this is a 4-gate or a 3-gate. It's one of the two. Okay, I'm making another sentry. Now, it doesn't matter I'm warping in all these gas units, it's fine because I still have my... Or I have both gases, he only has one. If you can let up just one unit like I just did, perfect, do it every time. But if you're uncomfortable doing that, and if you let up too many, you're going to insta-lose. So it's better to not let it in any, but if you can let in one, that's better. Now I feel comfortable holding this off, so I put down that Twilight Council, because I've got plenty of sentries now, there's no way he's getting up. I'm also going to throw down a fourth gate, excuse me. Now I threw down a fourth gate because I want to all in with this. He just did a 4-gate, which means he's behind in tech, he's behind in gas, and he's behind in probes. So I'm going to cut probes, I'm going to chrono boost out blink, and I'm going to go all in him. Now I'm just checking to see if he's still making units or not. Okay, gonna start blink, chrono boost it right away. Now notice what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and trap his units inside my natural and get a few free kills. Notice how I'm leading with the sentries. I'm gonna pull the stalkers back so he doesn't see them. I'm gonna force out as many units as I can. That's a big win for me. Big win. I'm gonna try and trap these again, but not quite in range. Okay, so I'm gonna keep warping in, keep chrono boosting my blink. Send out a probe ahead of time, so it gets there in time. I'm keeping my units in front of the natural, so it can't tell if I expo. I'm gonna start headed that way. Blink should be finished when I get there, as long as I chrono boost properly. Still going all in though. Can't keep making probes while you're doing this.
You have not enough minerals.
Okay, heading that way. Keep chrono boosting. I'm not gonna bother chasing that stalker, no reason. It poses no threat. Some pylons going, but every second counts when you're doing something like this. Every second I don't get there and I just delay, it gives him more time to get, immortals out, to get more units. So I'm gonna get there as soon as possible. Okay, gonna poke up that ramp. Guardian Shield always goes up. Now notice how I trap in the Zealots right there and pull my units back, so I can get as many free ones as I can. I let one of mine die. Obviously a mistake. Okay, when they're going immortals, you have to push fast if you're playing to end the game, because if he gets 2 to 3, you pretty much are you're never gonna break up the ramp. So I have to hurry and go. So here I'm gonna blink up some stalkers and force his army to split up. So I'm gonna attack the back while attacking the front. Blink these units back, kill as many probes as I can. Try and pick out that immortal right there that just popped out. Unfortunately, I just barely don't get it. I almost should have sacrificed the stalker for that, but in the moment kind of thing. Okay, but I have to keep pushing though. He's got a low immortal, and he's got Robotech, so I have to go fast. Now here, I've got one force field, so I'm going to split up his immortals, push them back. Just blink micro. I don't want to push in though. I want to be picking off these buildings. I tried to throw a pylon in there. Probably was too far back. Okay, so here I'm going to blink micro. I wouldn't suggest blinking it. That's going to get all your stalkers killed. So my good micro player that is. Okay, from there, he leaves because he's got no more immortals, and big stalkers will just destroy any gateway units. Okay, so I hope you learned a lot from that. Please stay tuned for more videos. I should be making some more, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you.